Hello everyone and welcome to the 164th episode of the Top 5 Weekly. Now, this is a series where I take a look at the most popular creations on Steam, and as each one of the creations, discover their features and test them out in Stormworks. But before we get started, if you are enjoying my videos, don't forget the like and subscribe button, and while you're watching, let me know your thoughts of the creations in the comments below. So that all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this week's episode. And starting this week's episode off with the first creation, we have the Boeing B-17G Pacific Pearl. Now this is a destructible plane, which is really cool. Apparently, if you go too fast, the actual wings will rip off because of overspeed. That sounds really nice. Apparently you can also get the tail to rip off midair by just switching a key on. Sounds really cool. Now, along with that, we have got speed of 137 knots. We've also got 13 50 cal machine guns and also 4 300-pound bombs. So sounds very good. Let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the plane, nice looking plane. I think the size is pretty good. I like the size, not too small, not too big. Looks like it's really nicely detailed too. So you can see we've got the 4 engines, 2 on the other side. These like 3 blade propellers, yep, and the engines are somewhere hidden here. I would maybe like the creator to maybe use some modular engine pieces over here just for detailing. That's just a very small nitpick here. So we've got a bunch of guns, so I'm guessing this is our sighter for our bomber. We've also got some mounted guns here, 50 cals on the side. If we go around to the side, you can see we've got a top ball gunner there. We've got a bottom one there, we've got side, and we also got a rear. That's quite a lot. Alright, here we've got ammo door, and here is just a door to go in. Alright, so one thing to note is you will need infinite ammo. So as you can tell, none of these have actually got any ammo on them, so you do need to just change that setting in order to fire the machine guns. I won't be firing any of them today because I don't have that setting on currently. And I think we all know what a 50 cal looks like firing. Okay, so rear gunner at the moment here at the back. You can see we can actually move that up, down, and also left and right to a small degree. I mean, it's not huge amounts of movement, but I think that's perfectly fine. To get out, this creator has got seats for you, so that is quite smart. Looks like we've got the 2 gunners on the sides. We also have our bottom mounted ball gunner, which I'm very interested to try out, so we'll try that out once we're up in the air. Otherwise I'm going to hit things on the floor. So let's go through. We've got some first aid, which actually has first aid in it, which is pretty cool. We've got a radio operator, our bombs going through. We've got our cockpit, and then down, oh, I think up we also, yeah, we have a gunner here, dorsal gunner. You can move up and down. Nice. It's fine that it moves left and right and like this. I personally would prefer the actual seat to move. So if I go up like this, I prefer the seat to move me. But I mean, this is perfectly fine. Cool. Let's go down. Another seat there to get out. Let's go down and let's see parachutes. Yeah. We've got our navigator. So this has got altitude, GPS, and map. So you can set this up here if you want to. So I think you would need to put the altitude in here and then turn something up there. But I'm gonna just put this in here. I don't know if this is in feet or something. I don't know. Let's put a 500. GPS we won't test. Another seat there. We've got our side 50 cals. We've got our bomber, which has also got access to these guns underneath us. Left, right, up and down. And we've also got a little camera here for firing our bombs or releasing the bombs. And you've got the doors and then you can release them there. We will test that out later on. So let's just jump there and let's get this thing fired up and let's taxi and take off. So pilot seat, what do we have? So we've got nav lights, taxi, landing lights, taxi, yeah, okay, cockpit lights if we want them, anti-collision, nose lights, fuel large lights, instrument panel lights, tail lights. Throttle lever, get that up a bit. Heaters, fire extinguishers, parking brake is on. Fuel pumps, get those all on. Cool. Alt hold, autopilot, so there's our alt hold. Engine 1 start. Engine 4 start. Engine 3 start. Engine 2 start. So we should have all the engines up and running. We do. Happy days. Let's go and take our brakes off. Let's get our throttle up and we will start heading off here in a few seconds. Also, that's full throttle. Kind of third person for you guys. Try and keep it somewhat level and flat and straight. And we're already up in the air. Nice. There we go. Nice. I like that. Okay, landing gear is 1. There we go. I'm going to get throttle because I don't want the wings to break off just yet. And that seems pretty stable and quite good. Okay, let's try our... Let's just see how well this thing handles. Yeah, pretty good. It's not flapping all over the place. Get a little more speed. Not too much though. Alright, let's get our alt hold on. So that would be that one. You can see we are going up in our altitude. And we're still going up. Alright, so while that's going up, I do want to go and check our bull gunner and a few other things. So here's our bull gunner there, remounted bull gunner. And this one, if I'm correct, let's do that. Drop down. Oh, that's cool. And now, oh, the whole thing moves. That's awesome. Look at that. Oh, that is very nice. I love that. I wish all of them would be more mounted. That's really nice. I like that. I think that's a really cool feature. Can you imagine if this is mouse aimable? That would make it even better. Alright, let's go and open the hatch. That's 3. There we go. So that's opened. We're going to go check out the bombs now. So head through. Down we go. And in here. It's a bomber. There we go. We've got a little sight. We can obviously go up and down, zoom in or out. See where it should, in theory, be landing, which is just there. Open the doors. Here they come. And fire, which you have to unfortunately click the button. So that releases 1 bomb at a time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There they go. Let's watch them explode if they are going to. Yes, they did. Nice. I just need more of them. That's really nice. Alright, now what I want to check out is, we're going to close that off. I want to check out the overspeed and how these wings fall off, because I'm very interested to see this. Alright, so jump in there. We're going to do full throttle. We're going to take our alt hold off. We're going to try and get a little bit of altitude, and then we're going to do a quick descent, hopefully grabbing a bit of speed, and we'll see how these wings apparently fall off. I'm going to climb quite a bit. So current speed that we're doing now is 121 knots. Once we start dropping down, alright, so full nosedive now. Leveling out. Nosedive. 140, 150. Watching third person here. Nose more down. Come on. We're still apparently fine. What speed are we doing? 160, 170 knots. I would have expected us to be doing overspeed by now. Guess not. Let's try and pull up. Oh, that's a hard pull up. Oh, whoa, I'm still pulling up. I would have expected the nose. Yeah, I would have expected that to break off by now. Alright, I mean, let's try and climb again. We are full speed. Everything is on. Everything should be good. I mean, I don't see anything else. Apparently now there is a key to disengage the rear somewhere. Apparently they said. Yeah, so also has a key to ripple the tail mid-air. But I didn't see that key. Anyway, I might have. Let's just have another quick look around. I mean, we're still rising up there relatively quickly. Oh, there's the key there. Stress to the airframe. Okay, let's try that guy. Okay, maybe you need that on by default. For everything, for the wings and also the tail. Yep, I guess that was it. Okay. But what about the wings? I would have expected the wings to also... I mean, we can still fly this. I mean, I'm still controlling this. This is still manageable. To an extent. Oh no, we've lost power. Yeah, we're done. I would have expected the... Maybe our batteries or something is on the tail there. I would have expected the wings to fall off. Anyway, this is really cool. It's fun. I mean, I like things like this. This is fun, especially, you know, destructible boats. Yeah, sure. You know, but planes, don't see them that often. It's really nice to see this. Cool. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation of the episode, we have the XMA-10CR 6x6 Combat Reconaissance. This is meant to be a wheeled tank destroyer / recon vehicle based on the French AMX-10. Now, it looks really cool from the workshop page here. It's got a bunch of features, dynamic braking. It looks like we've got a modular engine side there. A few other cool things, of course, the big gun on top of it, which is really nice. Speed around 90 kilometers per hour, range of 100 kilometers, and 3 crew members. And it's got a 105mm gun. Very nice. Let's go and spawn this in and see how it works. And spawning in the creation, this is really cool. I love how nice and compact this is. It looks really good. I think the creator has done a fantastic job. Really nice. I love the XML pieces here in the front to hide a few things there. Looks like we've got our driver here. Turrets. Big turret, wow. What else do we have? A couple of flares and things. That's pretty much about it. I mean, from the outside, looks like we got refueling and recharging. Oh, so nice that you can paint that differently, or paint it differently, or is it maybe just an XML edited piece there? But that looks great. Alright, how do we get inside this thing? There is looks like a hatch there, so we're going to try and jump up onto it. 1, 2, 3. Hello, there we are. So there is a little hatch inside there that you can get to, which I'm guessing has got, yeah, driving seat. We've also got some more hatches here, so there it goes. We've got another little hatch there, seeing the commander hatch and gunner hatch. That's pretty much about it. Bunch of XML pieces all over the show here, but that's perfectly fine. Engine hatch, maybe if you want to come do some repairing or something. Very useful. Alright, let's go and get inside the driving seat first. So we're going to get all the way down in there. Cool. I would like to close this. Is there like a quick button for me to close the hatch? Parking brake press toggle countermeasure seat position up and down. Oh, okay, you move the seat position up and down. That's quite smart. Can I do that right now? Yes, I can. Oh, look at that. That's it. That's really nice. You see that I can move it all the way up and down. Alright, I do want to close that hatch though. So there is a button over here. I wonder if I have to jump up to do it. Though it doesn't really like me being jumped up. I'm trying to jump up at least. Can I get up? No. Can I access it from here? Didn't see any buttons to close it. Did you guys see any buttons to close the thing? I didn't see any buttons. Wonder if I can try and get to it from here. Otherwise, there we go. Managed to get it. See, there is a button there to open it, but not to close it. Alright, so engine on. Heating panel lights, marker lights, headlights. Nice. Looks good. Shift up, shift down, parking brake. Parking brake's on a lot. Don't know. Put in first gear. Let's find out. So, gear. Up, down? No, 1 is gear. Okay, so parking brake is off by default. It looks like, at least. Nice. Nice gear changes. Nice suspension. Doesn't seem to be rolling too excessively around. Obviously, you could even do a little bit of the water here if you wanted to. Not too much, though. That's very good. Let's get the lights off. Headlights. Yeah, it's very nice. I like it. Ooh, does roll a little bit. But, yeah. Very cool. Alright, we are going to stop it here because we're going to test the gun out in a few seconds. Alright, so stop it over there. We're going to leave the engine idling in theory. Probably need to shift it down, though. Into 0 gear. There we go. Cool. Let's go and check out. Okay, we've still got a bunch of rounds here if you need them. We've got a gunner, commander. Let's check the commander. So the commander's got 2 push buttons. So that's just the camera at the top there, and you can designate targets if you want to. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it smacks onto the designation for them. Also got a commander hatch if you want it. That's quite nice. Alright. Let's go and jump down, and we are going to check out what else do we have here. We've got the gunner seat. Is there a round loaded? Doesn't look like it, so let's grab a round. So AP round, throw it in there, jump into the gunner seat. We've got safety, close the breech. Done. Slew up, down, left, and right. Laser finder, fire. Side field of view, infrared, system power. Cool. So we can do this to the left. Oh, it's quite quick actually. Quite nice. I like that. Cool. Can do it up, down, left and right. Happy days, fire. Field of view. Ooh, well, that's zoomed in. Infrared mode if you want it. Laser finder if you want to, so it tells you the range. It's pretty cool. And then fire, I guess. Oh, that's so good. So how can I grab another round? I have to grab one of these guys. Right in there. So it's a manual load system if I'm correct. Close the breach. Yes. Although it looks... I mean, you can see the ammo is attached to it. Anyway, let's just go and slew it onto another target. And field view. That one. And fire. Nice. That's really cool. I like this. Open the hatch up there if we want to. The creator's done a fantastic job. Bunch of XML pieces here and there, but I think it looks really good too. Yeah, good. Can't really fault it. Really nice, beautifully detailed. I love how small and compact this is. Even though it's got this interior where you can walk around. It's got a modular engine inside here. It's got everything you need really. Fire extinguishers and a few other cool things. Yeah, beautiful. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation of the episode, we have the NordahlLunden ARH-6 Magpie. This is a armed reconnaissance helicopter. Now, it looks really cool. I mean, top speed around 170 kilometers per hour, range of nearly 1,000 kilometers. What else do we have on there? So we got some hard points on there, so you can actually add some weapons. That's pretty cool. Apparently, this has got a bunch of missiles on it too, which makes it a anti-tank capable vehicle. Pretty cool. I mean, this was mainly designed for a small and fast scouting helicopter. Really nice. I think Grainer probably has done a great job. Let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the helicopter, yeah, it looks really good. So you can see we've got the 4 missiles on the pylon, so you can probably change that. So I'm guessing, is that 1 pylon? Yes. So it's a hard point. This is 1 hard point, and then the creators added another 2. So you could do different things. Maybe you could do fuel pylons, or I mean bombs. You could pretty much do whatever you want. But you can see we've got these radar guided missiles on the sides. Very nice. Love the detailing of the paint blocks. Looks like we've got a XML pieces here. Of course, where probably the engine should be, but we don't have that small of engines. I don't know if there is a jet engine inside here though. There possibly could be, but I don't think so. From the looking at the size of this, I wouldn't guess so. Overall, very nice. I like the XML pieces at the rear here, and that's pretty much about it. All right, let's see. So what we have, so we've got some extra little seats here at the back. So if you have some crew members or if you're trying to rescue people, that's cool. We've got a pilot seat over here, nice and open cockpit, unlike that. Co-pilot seat, autopilot, master arm switch, autopilot on, instruments, transponder, heaters. All right, so very simple. Now there should be a flip switch somewhere. So we've got instruments on, autopilot on, heaters, emergency transponder, master arm switch, and then here we go. So a main battery, engine on, dome lights, nav lights, anti-collision lights, and external spotlight if you want it. We've already got the instruments on, master arm. Okay, so that will be the weapons. Autopilot if you want it. You got a little targeter here too, which is great. You can jettison the pylons. You can also fire the pylons. All right. Let's see how well this thing flies. You got absolutely no throttle control here. Everything is done for you. So let's see. Up we go. Turn it a bit. Yeah, pretty nice. Nice and steady. Nice and stable. Not yawing too much. Yes, this has got like a gyro built into it, so it's just keeping its current altitude, as you guys can see there. So even if I pull back, it's kind of just holding its altitude. Very nice and smooth. It means you can get some really nice like strafing runs in, if that makes sense. So you could actually equip this with like some 50 coals or something on there. But yeah, this is very nice and smooth. Only thing I don't like about having a full auto hover mode on is that you can't like manually, like if I wanted to just angle the speed, only way I'll be able to do that in theory is by holding Alt and trimming it like that. That would be the only way I'll be able to hold a constant rate like this instead of going fully forwards, but then I have to remember to take this trim off. But I mean, that's a small finicky little thing. But anyway, alright, let's see how well the missiles work. So in theory, if you did have a target, let's say you had a tank out on the horizon here, you could just go and start moving towards it, maybe going a little bit of altitude. It's very fast though. And then press 1. Oh, we need to arm it first. There we go. And press 1, and off it goes. Just like that. Press 1 again. Choo! Off it goes. Very nice. Now we are leaning a little to the right because we have fired those off, so I'm going to fire those guys off. Very clean. Yeah, a nice little helicopter that is definitely fit for purpose. I think it is really good. So great job to the creator. Let's go ahead, let's move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation of the episode, we have the ZE Multicar Cherrypicker. This looks really cool. So this is going to be your crane slash mounted arm where you can move around. Maybe, I don't know, can you imagine if you would be able to like fix lights in Stormworks, or maybe get to a certain height to do something, you could use this for it. So this has a top speed around 100 km per hour, fuel capacity for 1 hour. It also has a little bit of a winch on the actual crane or on the arm, so you can use it as a crane if you want to, which is really cool. So let's go and spawn it and see how it works. And spawning in the creation, I love how nice and cute this is. This looks really cool. I love the dimensions. I think it really does fit in well. Oh wow, this looks really good. It is rolling back a bit, so I think I want to get the brakes on if there are any. Hello, parking brakes, space. Okay, parking brakes on. This looks really cool. Well, okay, we're going to check out this part in a few minutes, but I would like to just drive this around and see how well it drives. So first aid box, looks like a heater, extra seat here. We've got engines, we've got low lights, front attachment, tail connector, parking brake, attachment control. Alright, so you can control it from here, if I'm correct, or you can control it from this piece over here. I'm guessing, at least. Cool. Park brake off. Let's drive it. Alright, so not too fast, not too slow. I think this is really good. Handling is nice. So gonna up a gear. Seems like fuel. Can't read those things, unfortunately. Low gear, so we are in low gear at the moment. We can switch it. There we go. Let's turn it around. Lights is 3. Nice, take that off. I thought it was low lights. My apologies. That's why I was slow. Alright. Very fast. Well, okay, let's put it back into low gear. Slow it down a bit. And let's imagine we need to go up to the tower. Yeah, fix the light there. Something. Alright, so we're going to stop it just about there. I think maybe a little bit forwards. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're going to get parking brake on, which is space. Not often you see someone using space as parking brakes, so that's pretty cool. Looks like a modular engine, and we got everything underneath there, nice and compact. I think Craig's done a fantastic job. Alright, let's get out of this. We do have a door. Nice. Alright, we got a platform operator and a platform operator, so you can be there or there. Alright, so if we go here, can we get activate platform 1? Nice. So those go and fold out. We're now stable. Crane winch up down, tool winch mode, okay. Platform fast mode. What does that do? Oh, I like those. Little indicators, that's quite nice. Alright, let's go and get on the actual platform. Let's use this. Alright, so activate platform, we've done that already. Space is fast mode. So I'm guessing that just means it moves quicker. Looks like it's... You have to hold it. I think you have to hold it. Yeah, you have to hold it. That's really cool. I can't believe how stable and smooth this is. I think it's Great has done a fantastic job with this. Wow. This is really cool. Wow, that is awesome. And here we are. Here's the clock with no dials on it. Interesting. Well, no hands, at least. That is really nice. Quick mode. This is quick mode. Wow, I think the creator's done a fantastic job. You can't even go lower than that. Yeah, with just using a bunch of pivots and some other pieces, it looks absolutely epic. Yeah, the creator's done a really good job with this. Really, really good. Is there any option for us to like a fast? If I press 1, does it fold itself back in? Oh, it does. Even better. That is epic. Well done. And we also have that little winch in there. Where is it? There should be a winch on this. Where is it? I haven't seen it. That's a mic control underneath there. So you can safety jump platform on. So where's the little winch that you can use? Let me just activate this. Oh, it's just got a rope anchor, not actually I don't think so. It doesn't really actually have a winch on it. It's just got a rope anchor on it. So you can use it to lift things. Okay, that's fine. Let's just unclose that off. So what was the option here for attachment control, left and right? Is that possibly if you have connected something? Yes, it does look like it. So that's if you've connected like a snowplow or something like that in the front. That would allow you to control that attachment. Yeah, front attachment, tail connector, heater. Yeah. Wow, really cool creation. I think this is really, really good. Great. Let's go ahead and move to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the last creation of the episode, we have the fish tanks lure. As it says in the name, this is a lure creation that has got some fish tanks on it. Now, the fish actually apparently swim around inside this, so this is really cool. It's not just an image that someone has recreated in Lure, it's actually moving around things. So the creator has done a 1x1, a 2x2, a 3x2, and a 5x3 screen, so depending on what you want for your creation, and they've designed this so you can add this into your own creation for decoration, etc. So yeah, let's go and spawn it and see what it's like. And spawning in the creation, oh my, this looks really cool. Wow. As you can see, it's all moving. That is epic. It's not just the same thing either, they're actually all 3 different images. It's fantastic. So what I'm guessing is that it is just multiple screens that are just going in a series. As you can see, that fish is probably going to turn around at some point, I'm guessing. It looks like it's got a lot of screens if that fish is moving all the way there. Unless this is an image and then these fish are the things that are moving in the code. Possibly, I could be wrong. I haven't had a look at the lure and how the creator has written the code for that. But yeah, I mean, this is really cool. I haven't really seen anything like a fish tank. We've seen fires and a few other things like that done in lure. But yeah, fish tank, no, it's a new one for me. But yeah, really cool. Very nice. I'm sure we'll see this a lot in creations in the future, just like the fireplaces and things like that we did see for quite a while and do still see. So yeah, really nice. And with that said, this is where we're going to be ending off this episode. As always, if you want to check out any of the creations we had a look at in this episode, I will leave them a link below and you can go and give some love to the creators, go play with their creations. Obviously it does take quite a lot to make these creations, so yeah, go give them some love. And as always, if you have enjoyed my videos, don't forget the like and subscribe button, and until next week, we will see you then.